and refuse to give, attain heights and refuse to live because we've heard of the Creator.
For all those who have come boldly from the bondage of iniquity, you who have come broken enough to receive the life dimension of thy kingdom come, thus granting you unrestricted access to tap water from the well springs of mercy, right at the throne of grace in this very crucial time of need. I welcome you. My sincere appreciation goes out to you all for coming to terms with the truth that every man has a fault by default. I mean, by default, every man has a fault. Nonetheless, if you think you can fix the fault and still enjoy the warranty of the throne of grace, simply because his mercies endures forever, then permit me to say that your account balance is not sufficient enough to make this call. Please recharge as soon as possible. Thank you. That being said, if we must drink until we are drunk and stagger to sleep in the forever beauty of his presence, the question is why? Why don't we stop criticizing and start critically renewing our minds as we keep reminding ourselves that there are more than 3 rules that bind us together like couples, 2 additively resulting in one union for all eternity? Why? Why don't we stop criticizing and start critically renewing our minds as we keep reminding ourselves that he rose from the dead so we could reign in his stead, which by his ascension he prepared, because his love in our heart, and in turn we have our lives germinating love towards all men. So the big question is, what kind of fruits are you bearing? You see, sin is like protection. It might prevent the baby, but certainly not the consequences. So be careful what you do, because not everything can be undone in the past. Some things do not just stop your open doors, they destroy the entire lock. Dear spiritual babes, understand that sin is the union bank that has caged the souls of many others before you, defiling you and rendering the spirit you disconnected from its source. It's just the same veil that blocks your ears and eyes from accepting the truth. The simple truth that no matter how early you arrive at any event, if you are too late for salvation, you will never be early enough for heaven, because you'll be right on time for hell. I said, the simple truth that no matter how early you arrive at any event, if you are too late for salvation, you will never be early enough for heaven, because you'll be right on time for hell. Why not tweet your life to God and allow him retweet his life back to you? Now this is why. He manufactured the pieces of our life's motto stronger than the power in an electric motor. Definitely we cannot call this lotto, for God first should be our motto. So unto him we would always go to, because he's not man that has to leave his mother and father to cleave to his wife. He is God that cleaves to his mother and father and wife and children at the same time. Omnipresent is his logo. He has too much time to make up for the hasty nature of man. Still, he will always tell us, say, make we no go. Far, far away we run from him, but he's still merciful enough to tell us, say, make we go come. And when we go come, he opens his loving arms of grace to say, my pikin, welcome. Life for life, blood for blood. One Jesus hung alongside 2 thieves, making a total of 3 trees dipped in the earth for the outpour of 5 words. He cried, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. My God, why hast thou forsaken me? For the full proof of his ministry that started at 30, and to prove the mandate of greater things ye shall do, he died at 33, delivering 2 times of his age in 66 books, thus validating the mandate of our greater works. But sooner than you think, the laws of earth will be suspended, and by effect, death would have retired and collected his pension and gratuity, because the wages of sin would have been fully paid. There will be nothing left in the account of grace, so no more would you be able to withdraw mercy. Blood and water was emptied from his body and drained through his lips that powered his final verdict. It is finished! By that time, it will truly be finished. The finished work on the finished cross that confirmed the finished state of man will completely be finished. This time, not on the cross, without suffering, mockery, or persecution. It will be restated for all to see that it is finished. So be not deceived. The wages of sin has not been edited. It has not been updated. Neither has it been remodeled. The wages of sin is still death.
If you're just joining us for the first time, subscribe to this channel. We would love for you to be blessed by what we do. If you want to join in our conversation, why not follow us on social media? The handle is @christapoet on all platforms as shown on the screen. The links are also in the description too.